While you're watching this video, my ears are from Castle Pals. I have an Instagram post, but they are not sponsoring this video. But I just wanted to show you guys these cute Beauty and the Beast ears. I thought they went well with this shirt from the Disney store. Hey you guys, I hope everyone is having a happy day. I am here to talk about my interview process and on how I got the job at the Disney store in my local area, and I just wanted to talk about it with you. So I took some notes and it's on my iPad, so we're gonna go and get into it. So anyways, this is my filming area that I've been working on. If you look at my previous video, me announcing this job, I had a couple things on the walls, and now I have displayed some postcards that I've received or purchased, and some of my pin collection and some of my ear hats and ears. So anyways, I'm gonna go to my notes and we're gonna go ahead and talk about my interview process with the Disney store. I had an interview at 11 a.m. on a Monday and I got there at 10. That's typically when they open anyway, but it's in a huge shopping area, so I decided to do some shopping. So I went to Vera Bradley and I went to Bath and Body Works, and by the time I finished up at both of those shops, it was already 10:30 and my brother was with me, so he waited in the food court area and I bought him some coffee and a cookie, and eventually I was like, I don't want to be too early to my interview, but I would like to be, you know, early. So by the time I left the food court, it was about 10-15 minutes before my interview was scheduled. So whenever I walked into the Disney store, it was like about 10:50, 10:52, and I walked in and automatically cast members were talking. They were like, hey, how can I help you? Or are you looking for anything today? And I was like, yes, I am here for an interview with this hiring manager's name, so I'm not gonna say her name. And she was like, well, she's with someone. And I was like, oh, like that's when I kind of got nervous, because I was like, oh, so I'm not the only one getting interviewed. And if you guys didn't know, I live by a train track, so I had to cut the clip because there was a train's horn just going woo. So anyways, I am back. So anyways, backstage, I was called by the hiring manager. She came out, she's like, hey Brianna, how's it going? And I said, hey, and she brought me to the back. And so in the back, she asked me 2 questions. So the first one was my availability, which I'm fully available. So I was willing to leave the casino job to go full-time to the Walt Disney Company at the Disney store. So she asked me that question, which went well, and then she asked me why I wanted to work with the company again, and I said long term I would like to stay with them a while and move to Orlando, back to Orlando. And she was like, oh, that's great, that's great. I was also talking about the professionalism of Disney and how I just learned so much, and also about my social media marketing graduate degree. And then she offered me the job and I was like, oh, okay, I'm just, you know, I was just like smiling ear to ear. I was just like, oh my gosh, so excited. And then I said, oh, wait a second. And she's like, what? And I said, I have trips coming up. And she was like, I know automatically. She was like, oh no, not during Christmas, not during Thanksgiving, hopefully not. And actually my trips are in a month, and I'm going to Hawaii, if you didn't know. And my other trip is in January. I'm going on a cruise. So I was just like, here are the dates. And she's like, oh, that's fine, that's fine. Like she was just making sure they weren't during the holidays. And then all of a sudden, that was it. I accepted the job offer. You may be wondering why I got the job with Disney. Well, I got the job with Disney because I am very passionate about Disney. I'm very passionate about the brand, and that is how you are going to get a job with the Walt Disney Company. You have to be very passionate. They can hire anyone who knows something about retail and knows about checking people out and knows about shipping items and, you know, carrying heavy things. But most people with the Walt Disney Company get the job if they are passionate about the brand. And the brand for the company is so significant and so unique. That is why everyone loves Disney. Anyways, I just wanted to film this video because it was requested. And if you guys have any other questions or concerns, or if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram handle. Definitely, I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. And I hope you guys all have a magical day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.